Welcome to ABC Interactive English. I'm Nina.
And I'm Matt. Today we are looking at part 3 of our story called The Birthmark. So in the previous parts, we learned that there are 2 people. There is Aylmer, a skillful scientist.
Yes.
And he meets a woman, Georgiana, who is a very beautiful woman. And they fall in love and get married.
Yeah, so Georgiana is the most beautiful woman. However, she does have a birthmark on the left side of her face that looks like a hand. So it's a very obvious birthmark.
It's a tiny hand.
A tiny hand, yes. So apparently it's the only thing that doesn't make her look perfect, right?
That's right. And because it just doesn't make her perfect, it's one little thing, Aylmer hates it.
Yeah, and that's such a shame because actually Georgiana loves it. She thinks it's her good luck charm.
Right, but Aylmer wants her to remove it.
Yes, so when, after some time together, they felt unhappy, Georgiana finally agreed to maybe let him try to get rid of it.
Right, and so he has been trying some methods, some experiments to try to remove the birthmark, but they are all failing, and because of that, Georgiana doesn't really have confidence that he's a good scientist.
Yeah, and I think that made him pretty mad, right?
It did make him angry, but she told him that she believed in him, and now he's calm again.
Yeah, so let's see what he decides to do here in part 3.
Aylmer had one final experiment. If it failed, they'd be ruined. Without a second thought, Georgiana drank the liquid Aylmer created. She fell asleep instantly. Soon, Aylmer saw her birthmark fading little by little. It was nearly gone when Georgiana woke up. Then she saw her face in a mirror.
Hello, today we are looking at part 3 of this story called The Birthmark. So let's find out what happens in the end of our story.
Yes, let's see how they keep on going, right? Aylmer had one final experiment. If it failed, they'd be ruined. Okay, so they would be ruined. To ruin means to destroy or badly damage something. For example, the rain ruined our picnic. So I'm guessing in this case when they say if this experiment didn't work, they would be ruined, I'm guessing they mean their relationship because they are already unhappy, right?
And it seems like Aylmer cannot accept her with this birthmark, so if this doesn't work, it's all over.
Yeah.
Back to our story. Without a second thought, Georgiana drank the liquid Aylmer created. She fell asleep instantly.
Wow, that's scary. She just passed out.
Yeah, so she just drank some liquid that he made.
What's liquid?
Well, a liquid it's a state of matter, and we have gas, liquid, and solid. And if you think of, well, water at room temperature is always a liquid. So things that you drink, those are all liquids. If you are swimming, if something splashes, that's all different kinds of liquid because it's not solid like water when you freeze it, or a gas like water after you boil it.
Correct. Okay, so she had this liquid, very mysterious liquid, and she fell asleep instantly. So this liquid is obviously very powerful, powerful enough to get her to sleep. So let's see if it does anything to her birthmark after we go to Tina.
Hello, I'm Tina. 今天我们来看看故事胎记的结局。Aylmer 要进行最后一次实验。如果失败，他们就没有回头路了。Georgiana 毫不犹豫地喝下 Aylmer 制作的液体，随即沉沉睡去。我们来看看单字 ruin， 动词毁坏。 The heavy rain ruined the picnic plan. 大雨毁了野餐计划。Liquid, liquid, 名词液体。The blue liquid in the glass is juice. 玻璃杯里的蓝色液体是果汁。文法的部分刚刚提到了 without a second thought. 想都没想，毫不犹豫。Thought 指的是想法。举例来说 Ivy ran to help without a second thought. Ivy 毫不犹豫地跑去帮忙。接着我们回到课文当中。
Okay, thank you, Tina. So, yeah, she's taken this liquid, she's drank the liquid, and now fallen asleep.
Yes.
Or did something worse happen?
Let's find out. Soon, Aylmer saw her birthmark fading little by little. Okay, so that means that this special liquid that he whipped up in the lab is actually working. But let's not be too happy too quickly. Okay, so now the birthmark is fading. When something is fading, fade means to slowly lose color or strength. For example, the photo faded over time. So in this case, her birthmark, the color of it was fading.
Right, so it's just it's disappearing, I guess.
Yeah.
Getting back to the story, it was nearly gone when Georgiana woke up. Okay, so the birthmark is almost completely gone now.
Oh, wow.
But she has woken up, so I guess she's okay. Maybe.
Yeah, okay.
Then she saw her face in a mirror.
Okay, so she saw that her birthmark was almost gone. She woke up and she saw her face in a mirror. So let's find out exactly what she sees after we go to Tina.
不久后 Aylmer 看见 Georgiana 的胎记一点一点地褪去。当 Georgiana 醒来时，胎记几乎消失了。我们来看看单字 fade 动词褪色。Photo colors fade over time. 照片的颜色会随着时间褪色。文法的部分刚刚提到了 little by little 逐渐的，这是一个副词片语。比如说 Kevin got stronger little by little. Kevin 逐渐变得强壮。接着我们回到课文当中。
Okay, we're back. So it sounds like everything's going perfectly now.
Yeah.
Getting towards that happy ending where everyone lives happily ever after because her birthmark is almost completely gone.
Yeah.
And she woke up, so she's not dead.
Yeah.
She has woken up. And I guess they can both be happy because Aylmer can now see her without her birthmark.
But hang on, we still have the second part of this story, so we're actually going to have to find out for real after this break.
Georgiana gently said,
My poor Aylmer, you aimed high, but you rejected the best the earth could offer. I am dying, dearest.
When the birthmark disappeared, so did Georgiana. Because of the flaw, Aylmer failed to see Georgiana was perfect all along.
Okay, welcome back everybody. So before the break, Georgiana had just woken up from her little nap after taking the special liquid that Aylmer made for her. And her birthmark was fading and it was almost gone. So as soon as she woke up, she went to see herself in the mirror.
That's right. So let's see what she thinks of her new appearance. Georgiana gently said, My poor Aylmer, you aimed high, but you rejected the best the earth could offer. I am dying, dearest.
Oh no. So what she meant was when he aimed high, maybe when he tried to mix up this liquid to help her get rid of the birthmark, he maybe made it too powerful or too strong, and I guess she is slowly dying because of it.
Yes.
And when she says you rejected the best the earth could offer, I'm guessing she means herself.
Wow, that's quite some confidence in yourself to say I am the best the earth can offer. But yes, so she believes that he rejected something nearly perfect. Herself was nearly perfect, but he rejected her. So to reject something means to say no or to refuse an offer or to say that you don't want something.
Yes.
So in this case, she has been rejected by Aylmer because of her birthmark, but she believes she was the best Earth can offer, even with the birthmark.
Yes, I think he really messed up. Okay, so let's go to Tina and we'll be right back.
Georgiana 温柔地说：“我可怜的 Elmer， 你志向远大，却拒绝了大地所能给你最好的礼物。亲爱的，我快要死了。”我们来看看单字 reject， 动词拒绝。Ian rejected the bad deal right away. Ian 立刻拒绝了这笔不好的交易。接着我们回到课文当中。
Okay, welcome back. Now, getting back into the story. When the birthmark disappeared, so did Georgiana. So when she said that she was dying, right? So the liquid she took helped get rid of her birthmark, but also got rid of her. That's crazy.
So the happy ending I was waiting for is
Didn't
not
happen.
coming true because Georgiana has died. So really, Aylmer sort of killed her. He should have tested his medicine on animals, or no, on someone, maybe himself, to make sure.
I think maybe himself.
To make sure it was safe for her, because now, because of trying to make her perfect, he has destroyed and lost her.
Yes.
So back to the story. Because of the flaw, Aylmer failed to see Georgiana was perfect all along.
Yes, she was. And I bet he regrets it. So she had this little flaw. A flaw is a small mistake or weakness or something that's just not perfect. For example, the plan has one small flaw. Okay.
All right, so just that one flaw that she had that kept her from being perfect, at least in Aylmer's eyes, from what Aylmer could see, but maybe everyone else would have thought she was perfect already.
Indeed.
All right, let's see what Tina has to say.
当胎记消失时 ，Georgiana 也跟着离世。因为那个缺陷 ，Elmer 未能看见 Georgiana 一直都是完美的。我们来看看单字 flaw， 名词，缺陷、瑕疵。The gem had one small flaw on top. 这个宝石上面有一个小瑕疵。Gem 指的就是宝石。文法的部分提到了 all along， 始终，一直以来。Ray knew the answer all along. Ray 一直都知道答案。接着我们回到课文当中。
Okay, so this was indeed not the ending we expected, right?
No, it was not a happy ending. This is a sad story in the end.
But usually there is a moral to the story, right?
Yeah. So I think maybe we can learn that sometimes when you're trying to be perfect or to get near perfection, by trying too hard to do that and not accepting the small flaws, you can ruin the whole thing.
Yeah, so sometimes you should really appreciate also people for who they are and how they are as well, right?
I think so. And I hope Aylmer has learned his lesson, although he killed someone, so that's not great.
Yeah. Thankfully, this is just a story. All right, let's review it one more time and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Aylmer had one final experiment. If it failed, they'd be ruined. Without a second thought, Georgiana drank the liquid Aylmer created. She fell asleep instantly. Soon, Aylmer saw her birthmark fading little by little. It was nearly gone when Georgiana woke up. Then she saw her face in a mirror. Georgiana gently said,
My poor Aylmer, you aimed high, but you rejected the best the earth could offer. I am dying, dearest.
When the birthmark disappeared, so did Georgiana. Because of the flaw, Aylmer failed to see Georgiana was perfect all along.
我们来复习一下这一课的重点单字跟文法。单字的部分 ，ruin 动词毁坏 ，liquid 名词液体 ，fade 动词褪色 ，reject 动词拒绝 ，flaw 名词缺陷瑕疵。接着我们来看文法的部分 ，without a second thought 想都没想，毫不犹豫。Eric jumped into the river without a second thought to save the little boy. Eric 毫不犹豫地跳进河里救那个小男孩。Little by little 逐渐的。Frank saw his hair disappear little by little. Frank 看着自己的头发愈来愈少。All along 始终一直以来。The missing key was in Kyle's pocket all along. 那把不见的钥匙一直都在 Kyle 的口袋里。以上就是这一课的重点单词跟文法，我们下一课再见，拜拜。
Some people find exercise boring because there isn't much to see while burning calories. Well, if you're one of those people, you're in luck. Today, I'm taking you to the Hou-Feng Bike Path, where there are plenty of scenic views to enjoy as we break a sweat. Hou-Feng Bike Path begins at Hou-Li Equestrian Center and connects with the Dongfeng Bicycle Greenway. The ride is around 5 kilometers long and has a smooth route, making it ideal for families. Although relatively short, the path passes several well-known landmarks. Near Hou-Li Equestrian Center is what used to be a sugarcane field for the old sugar factory. As you ride along the Hou-Feng Bike Path, you'll pass through a tunnel that was once part of the old Mountain Line Railway and see what early train tunnels were like. Riders also cross the Dajia River Steel Bridge, a highlight along the route. If you want to extend your ride, you can continue under the National Freeway No. 4 and connect to the Dongfeng Bicycle Greenway. With so many interesting sights along the way, the Hou-Feng Bike Path is truly an ideal bike path to enjoy with your family and friends.